search, he's different.
It is, he is definitely. And it could be somewhat that this is what coming into his own, like maturing into the search looks like for him, is that he's almost like trying out kind of different things, and yeah, exactly. He's like, okay, I feel pretty confident about this, so what works for me? I would say here again, he's in that kind of little bit faster paced, so he's not being as detailed.
Yeah, he's definitely catching the information.
Yep. But I feel like he's blowing past it a little more than hooking right back into it. You know, he kind of catches it and then, yeah, he says, wait a second. This will be good when messing with his expectations, because Mishka's at this point like, yeah, they could put it anywhere. You have no idea. Right? Whereas he's kind of still like, but I think these tables and chairs have always been valuable. Why don't we check those?
Definitely, now that he's become more confident, I might need to go back to pairing so that I can help him solidify
his sourcing. Yeah. Or actually, it's not even so much his sourcing. Once he's really close, he's very good at actually sourcing. It's almost that middle bit of like drive to
an area
odor, like catch odor and keep working toward it.
Right. Rather than hooking back out and doing more big.
Exactly. Yes, I think he's doing a lot of chasing odor. Is a lot of what we're seeing.
Yeah. So
And if you actually think about their ancestral job, there is a lot of not being exactly productive. It's a lot of back and forth, right? Because they were kind of a living fence for sheep.
Oh, interesting.
And so there was a lot of casting around. Okay.
Yeah, he's just doing too much swirling.
Yes. Fine with that.
I know you're doing such a good job. Doing such a good job, but yeah, you're just walking around in crazy circles.
Yeah, it is interesting. He does seem to be, oh no.
Oh no! Inside of it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if I can reach it. Of course, right? Of all places. There it is. Woohoo! Okay. That's funny. I'm like, Don't place hides above trash can.
Go check. Alright, let's see the difference now.
Yeah. Actually, if this goes well, it could end up being a really good video for this purpose. See, that's a little more definitive of a choice than we were seeing before. And a lot more detailing. There must be some good converging right in the middle here, because that definitely keeps pulling his attention, and I think it's more than lingering odor.
Yeah, his body language is different.
It is. So interesting.
Should I put him on leash at this point?
Let's let him work it out. We have time. Atta boy.
Did you drop it in the trash can too?
I hope not.
You did it. Hey, good boy. That's a good boy.
Nice. Ah, I think he actually got something useful there, it looked like. Still very swirly whirly. Interesting. So what I'm really looking for, without changing the picture of putting the leash on, is at what point does he get dedicated into sourcing this one? That's what I'm trying to see. So interesting.
Like he doesn't expect, there's nothing over there.
Right, yeah, he just keeps going by
He doesn't
it.
expect it to be over there, so
Right.
he just keeps coming back out into the space.
Uh-huh,
So he
hopefully the
won't- yeah,
gate will
he's not
change
even-
it, yeah. It's like, holy.
Look at that, he didn't even notice going in the back half,
No.
but he did do a quick turnaround.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's up here. That one's a little trickier than you would think. It's not playing as nice as.
I know, good boy.
And there's that lingering odor, right? The first dog gets the advantage of a clean room, the next dogs are like, oh my gosh, there's been odor everywhere. What the heck? It's kind of interesting, because my 11:30 class often gets that, you know, in this, if we run this class, and there's been odor all over the room, and then the 11 o'clock class comes in, and the dogs are like, oh my gosh, there's so much odor in here.
So swirly.
I know. At least set something else out so he has some success, so that he's starting to get a little frustrated, but she's got an idea.
Yeah, he's, keep coming back to this area.
Uh-huh.
Just don't wanna support
Right,
too
right.
much.
I think you're doing all right. Huh. The places where I would think that, like, with Mishka too, that she would have caught it, she didn't.
Yeah,
And then all of a
something's going
sudden-
out that direction.
Right.
Good boy, Butcher.
Interesting. Yep, make sure your shoulders are going with him. Okay, I'm gonna set something else out so that he gets to get out of that loop. And even if he ends up, that you have something else to focus on.
He's definitely a lot faster
Yeah,
than he normally is, so he's like
right, he's a
not
little
quite-
frantic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which, I
It's
mean,
interesting.
it's good, I'm glad he's excited, but yeah,
Right.
he needs to kind of slow himself back down.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
boy. Good boy. Good job. Good job.
And I could see him being a little bit of that dog that's like, I don't understand, you know, and just getting a little more frantic.
He's catching it a lot over here, but
Yeah,
Mishka just has more experience, so she was able to actually hunker it down.
right.
But he just moves off a lot. So maybe at this point, I could put him on leash.
I would leave him off. Let's let him work this out.
Okay.
Because I can always put out another one too and move that one. So it doesn't need to be about this high in this moment. I would like to see him work it out, because I think that would be good for him.
Maybe we can pair it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh boy. What do you think? Good job.
Good call. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Okay.
Good boy. Get
That
around
one might
up
be
here
on
at
this
some
chair.
point.
Nice. There's a little change, now a little more detail.
Yay!
Yeah, there we go.
I was like, that was just too hard for my baby brain. My little green dog brain. What? Okay.
It'd be interesting to see what time does with that one, because it's. Yeah, where did that one come from, huh?
Yay!
He's like,
Good
whoa.
boy.
He's watching me like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
Good boy.
I know, I'm just stealing this one from you. Nothing exciting.
It's amazing to see how definitely him being a greener dog than Mishka,
Yeah.
it really shows on these more complicated hides.
Right. That was nice.
Yes! Good boy! That was
Do one
good. Yay! Good job.
He's definitely a lot more confident though.
Yes, for sure.
Really liking the confidence. Yeah, we broke your brain today, didn't we?
I know.
Some good information there.
He's just walking in giant S's.
Mm-hmm.
You really wanted it to be on that chair, so I gave you that. It's really, really close.
Yay!
Nice
Good
work.
boy! Good boy! That was
Excellent
good,
job,
Bubbles.
Aries. Now it's just like Aries is in a video game doing his search. Interesting. He was willing to go much deeper, much faster. Whether it's the pairing, although I noticed he was searching around back there in his